Quincy Jones, whose decorated music career ran from the early 1950s through the best-known works of Michael Jackson and beyond, died Sunday. He was 91. His death was confirmed by his publicist in a statement to NPR that did not mention the cause of death. The statement said that Jones died peacefully at his home in Bel Air, California, surrounded by his family. Tonight, with full but broken hearts, we must share the news of our father and brother Quincy Jones passing, the family said in the statement provided by Jones' publicist, Arnold Robinson. And although this is an incredible loss for our family, we celebrate the great life that he lived and know there will never be another like him. In the 1980s, Jones helped oversee some of music's biggest and most widely loved moments. He produced or co-produced 3 of Michael Jackson's best-selling albums, including 1982's record-setting Thriller, and was heavily involved in crafting USA for Africa's 1985 charity single, We Are the World. But his career extended for decades in each direction. Jones long held the record for most Grammy nominations with 80, before Jay-Z and Beyoncé surpassed the total earlier this decade, and his 28 wins ranked him third behind Beyoncé 32 and conductor Georg Solti 31. Born Quincy Delight Jones in 1933, Jones got his start in jazz. At 19, he played trumpet in Lionel Hampton's band, and soon performed on stages with some of the world's best-known stars, Ray Charles, Frank Sinatra, Elvis Presley. In the 1960s, Jones became a decorated film composer. He collected 3 of his 7 Career Academy Award nominations in 1968 and 69, as well as a high-profile music industry executive, arranger and producer. On albums like The Great Wide World of Quincy Jones and Quincy Jones Plays Hip Hits, he was the headliner, but he also worked behind the scenes, producing, among many others, a string of best-selling hits for Leslie Gore. In the 70s, Jones remained in the spotlight as a performer and executive, expanding his reach with high-profile projects such as the soundtrack to The Wiz. But the 1980s found his name attached to a remarkable string of successes, from We Are the World and Thriller to his first foray into film production, 1985's The Color Purple, which made movie stars of Oprah Winfrey and Whoopi Goldberg. Jones' star-packed Back on the Block, released in 1989, won the Grammy for Album of the Year in 1991. Jones' successes extended well beyond music and film. Shortly after launching Quincy Jones Entertainment in 1990, he was presiding over long-running TV hits such as The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air and Mad TV. His 2001 book Q, the autobiography of Quincy Jones, detailed his many intersections with music's biggest moments and stars, as well as his mental health battles and rocky upbringing in Chicago. Jones' philanthropic works extended well beyond USA for Africa and benefited causes such as music preservation, arts education and aid for underprivileged youth. Jones' tumultuous personal life included 3 marriages and 7 children, including actresses Kidada and Rashida Jones, his daughters with actress Peggy Lipton, and Kenya Kinsky Jones, a fashion model whose mother is German actress and model Nastasia Kinsky. Quincy Jones laid to rest in Los Angeles at intimate family funeral. Music giant Quincy Jones was laid to rest in a private ceremony in Los Angeles, a week after his death at age 91. A larger, more public memorial is also being planned. The family of the 28-time Grammy-winning producer, arranger and composer said in a statement to the Associated Press that the intimate ceremony included Jones' 7 children, his brother, 2 sisters, and immediate family members. The family did not reveal the cemetery where the ceremony took place. They added that they remain enormously grateful for the outpouring of condolences and tributes from his friends and fans from around the world. Details for a memorial celebration of Jones' life will be announced at a later date. Jones died surrounded by his family at his home in the Bel Air section of Los Angeles on the 3rd of November. His 7 decades of musical mastery included producing Michael Jackson's Thriller album, writing prize-winning film scores and collaborating on classic recordings with Frank Sinatra, Ray Charles, and hundreds of others. Jones and Sinatra's 1964 version of Fly Me to the Moon became the first song played on the moon, when astronaut Buzz Aldrin played it on a portable cassette player as he stepped onto the lunar surface in 1969. Jones was the first African American to be named as musical director and conductor of the Oscars in 1971, as well as the first black artist to receive the AMPA's Jean Hersholt Humanitarian Award in 1995. He also discovered and helped support the careers of Will Smith and LL Cool J by executive producing series The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air and In the House, respectively. Tributes to him after his death came from some of the biggest figures in media and politics. Saturday Night Live, which he once hosted, paid tribute to him a night before his service with a memorial photo in a quiet moment of the show. Parks and Recreation star Rashida Jones paid tribute to her father in a moving post on social media. My dad was nocturnal his whole adult life. He kept jazz hours, starting in high school, and never looked back. When I was little, I would wake up in the middle of the night to search for him, she wrote, alongside a throwback picture of herself as a baby with Jones. Undoubtedly, he would be somewhere in the house, composing old school, with a pen and sheet music. He would never send me back to bed. He would smile and bring me into his arms while he continued to work. There was no safer place in the world for me, she added. In lieu of flowers, Jones' family asked for donations to the Jazz Foundation of America.
Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more content, and leave a comment below. See you next time.